Daniel had grown used to sleepless nights. The town of Grayfield was quiet after dark, almost too quiet, and he often wandered the empty streets just to clear his head. But that night, as the clock tower struck midnight, he heard a sound that made him freeze, an echo of wheels grinding against rails. There were no train tracks anywhere near this part of town. And yet, as he walked toward the sound, there it was, a black iron train sliding silently through the fog. Its windows glowed faintly gold, but when Daniel tried to focus on the passengers inside, their faces blurred like smoke. The train slowed, stopping before him without a whistle or a screech. The door hissed open as if waiting. His heart pounded. He should have run, but something deep inside urged him forward. Curiosity, maybe. Or something darker. Daniel stepped inside, and the door slammed shut. The train jolted forward, carrying him into the unknown. The first thing Daniel noticed was that he wasn't alone. In the dimly lit carriage, 4 other teenagers sat scattered across velvet seats. They looked just as startled as he was. A girl with fiery hair broke the silence. "You saw it too, didn't you? The train." Daniel nodded. The others introduced themselves: Clara, quiet and pale, clutching a journal to her chest; Malik, tall and restless, with eyes that never stayed still; and June, who seemed calm but carried a sadness that weighed on her smile. Each of them had a reason they couldn't explain: dreams, strange voices, or memories that didn't belong to them, that had led them to the train. The carriage around them shifted. The wallpaper peeled back to reveal rolling landscapes outside the windows, fields that burned, cities crumbling in silence, oceans that glowed unnaturally blue. Clara whispered, "This train, it's not taking us anywhere real." No one argued. The train doors slid open again, this time leading into another carriage unlike the first. It was darker, colder, the air heavy with echoes. As they stepped inside, they realized the walls were covered in faint writing, thousands of names carved into the metal. Whispers filled the space. At first, Daniel thought it was the wind, but soon he realized the voices were calling their names. One by one. June froze, her face pale. "That's my brother's voice." The whispers grew louder, overlapping until they became unbearable. Daniel pressed his hands to his ears, but still heard them. Reminders of secrets he'd buried, fears he tried to ignore. "Keep moving," Malik urged, dragging Clara forward. "Don't listen. It wants us stuck here." The further they walked, the more the whispers twisted into screams. Daniel fought the urge to turn back, his chest tight with dread. Whatever this train was, it knew too much about them. And it wasn't done testing them yet. The group stumbled into another carriage, but this one had no seats, no walls, only a narrow track suspended in the air, stretching into infinity. Beneath them yawned an abyss of shifting shadows. "We have to cross," Alex muttered, though his voice shook. Each step made the track tremble. Daniel led, forcing himself not to look down. But the shadows below moved as if alive, reaching upward. One wrong step, and they would be swallowed whole. Halfway across, Clara slipped. Daniel grabbed her arm, nearly falling with her. For a moment, the abyss whispered his deepest fears. "You will never find peace. You don't belong anywhere." Daniel grit his teeth and pulled her back. "Not today," he muttered. When they finally reached the other side, exhausted and trembling, June whispered what they were all thinking. "This train isn't just a journey, it's judging us." The train screeched to a halt. Outside the windows stretched a barren land of gray, with no stars above, no horizon below. A single sign stood crooked by the tracks. It read, "Nowhere." The doors opened. The teenagers hesitated. Was this the end, or just another trial? A conductor they hadn't seen before appeared in the doorway. His face was hidden beneath a shadowed cap, but his voice was calm. "Every passenger must choose. Leave the train and face what you ran from, or stay and vanish into the journey forever." Daniel's chest tightened. He thought of his sleepless nights, the emptiness that had drawn him here. But as he looked at the others, Clara, Malik, June, and the girl with fiery hair, he realized they had become more than strangers. They were proof he wasn't alone. Slowly, Daniel stepped toward the door. "I choose to get off." The others followed. The doors closed behind them, and the midnight train pulled away, fading into the mist. But Daniel knew it would return, waiting for the next lost soul searching for answers in the dark.